slow touch, don't rush, don't rush. Ndimlo. Hey, what does like this girl? I'm the girl. The girl's focused. Nothing stopped the girl.
It's nothing personal. The boy is super focused. Signals are winning.
Me in high school and primary. Wow. My mom used to say these things, they're just ornaments and not working and should be pulling them by that time. So, how the story goes. Hey, I was thinking about it, need to throw back. So, my mom really is a media. Like, I feel it. So, Uma, the first time she actually kicked me out of the house. I had gone out with friends. Nikidulako came to Park, so you guys know the East Rand. So we went to East Rand Mall. Took us out. I was at the girls. I think we even met guys there, as always. You know, like, and back in Kempton Park, crews were a big thing. So you had your like hip hop crews, those are our kind of guys. Né? So anyway, we go out, and then now it's time to come back home. And girls, always, all the time, because I knew Ma was gonna say no. I always used to say I'm gonna come back home before the time I meant to come back home. Ask me why? I don't know. So now, unlike Cape Town, taxis here, they actually wait for the taxi to be full. They don't just go and just leave with 1-2 people. So girl is on the taxi is not moving, and Uma calls. Now Uma. Don't feel okay. I'm like, Mara, I'm in a taxi, I'm coming back. Like, technically, if the taxi left now, I was going to be back on time. Okay.
A few moments later.
Minutes later. You should be estimating. Mara, I'm still in the same place we are waiting. Uma obviously doesn't believe. Who gonna believe that, right? So fine. Anyway, I also have this bad habit of like, if you annoy me, if you call me a lot of times, I just, not if you, when my mother did, I switch off my phone. Now you can imagine the panic now, Muti. The last time we spoke, you said you were on your way, you're not answering, blah, 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 blah. Then, we're on our way home. Now, it taxi, guys, I know this is the unbelievable part, but it's so true, guys. So the taxi usually, how it should go, well, it should drop me off first, and then it should drop off Utloria, who stayed closer to Pongola, blah, blah, blah. Then the taxi that day decided to actually drop off her first. So it took a route that would go closer to her first and then to me. Now I can see that after it drops her off, it's going towards like this other place. So now I'm like, driver Puti, like, I am going to Foursquare. I don't know, I didn't think you need to go there. No, I'm going to Foursquare. I didn't think I had to say, because it's the usual route. I can't, then he had to drop me off. Now it's darker, firstly because it took a longer route, and Uklera's home, everybody's home except Remo.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Now Uma calls Ukloria by the landline, by the house, to say, hello, me, I thought you guys, blah, 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 blah. Ukloria's like, no, ma, you know, we dropped Remo off, she should be home. Because she assumed that I would be home by that time after they've dropped her off. And they know taxi took its own route, right? So then, now, here's Remo getting home. Guys, kifana. I am 3 steps away from the gate. Nearly a back in it. One of the lights behind me. I'm like, why couldn't I at least be inside the gate? Because I could have lied. I couldn't even just rushed inside the house and be like, no, I've been here. Because I don't know, they were out looking for me. Who knows why? Where they thought they were gonna find me. Now, I'm not sure with Gloria's story, because with Gloria now, obviously she lied for me. With Gloria's story, it seems I should be home. Why am I not home?
You know when someone asks going to add hachu?
To make matters worse, there was a black car with tinted windows that had just passed. Yeah? Now, obviously, 1 + 1. My mother, good with maths, stats, high numbers, calculating. You come from that car. I'm like, yo! Guys, I didn't even know the car. I was just trying to get home on time. It's really dark. So look at how I got from where the taxi dropped me off to home. I think they thought it was sketchy. Now, I'm there like, guys, the taxi just took the wrong route. I don't even know if I said that. Now she's like, I called Gloria, Gloria said they dropped you off. Why are you here? Who's that car? Who was that in the car? Where are you from? Kimang. Now, Angasa, she thought sugar daddy. She thought Ubey. What she thought, but she's fuming. But dear levels times 1,000. Then I'm there like, so at first I'm all remorseful. I'm all like, hi, guys, what happened in me? Nangu Goku, Vegeta, we are Puma. Ha! I'm like, attitude levels rising. I'm like, it's not my fault. My friend wants to cover up for me and lie just so that I don't get into trouble. Yo, my mom was like, someone hold me back. She's like,
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
what is the reason? One, for your attitude. Two, that you're home, blah, blah, blah. Who's this? No. Uma. So now I'm like, she's like, I'm like, Actually, I think it was a slap that made me like go like and me, I'm not. So I'm like, I'm not gonna get into trouble because my friend is lying for me, or my friend is just trying to cover up so I don't get into trouble. Mina, this is the real story. Ukel was like, okay,
Out of my house.
Sorry, man.
I'm like, this is the first time, right? I'm being kicked out, so I'm shook. I'm like, wait, this is not how the story is supposed to go.
Ndinethemba. Oh, bendinethemba because yonke into ibisiza. Yathatha i-sharp curve.
Now she's like, no, like, then she just leaves. So I'm there like, hectic, what must happen? Dad's like, now go talk to her. Come back. No, it's just, she's making rash decisions. You know what, she's gonna sleep it off. You can come back, she's fine. Guys, I slept with one eye open. I was like, never. What? Okay, I will find that. That was round one. Guys, did Remo stop? No, I still went out. I still did the things. Now, I can't remember the second time, but the third time when I actually got kicked out the house, I didn't fight this time. I went spam pansy. I was like, I ain't fighting your Puma. Now what happened was Uma was fasting and praying, seeking the Lord, seeking guidance and wisdom. Who sent me? Which devil was working in me to make me aggravate a woman who's just praying and fasting, guys? So Uma was at the back room. She was praying and fasting, and then when she breaks her fast around 5 o'clock or 6, then we'd bring her dinner, or we'd start cooking to make sure she has food because she hasn't eaten the whole day. I get the babes, nothing can stop the girl. Okay, Elma's like, please go buy me airtime. So I'm like, cool, go to the shop, go okay. Now before you get to okay, there's a park. Y'all know the park ain't for the kids playing, right? Y'all know it's the boys, the bad boys who are smoking, and the girls who like the things. So there's me. Hi, I'm passing. Guys, I was so focused. I was going to buy my mom airtime. Got distracted. I saw, a young thing fling with someone. Anyway, my usual crew of guys. So I chill with guys a lot. So there I am. I'm chilling with the guys. Airtime. Then Mark calls. Faithful, we are caller. Guys, it's like 5, 6. It's not even late. It's not late. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me answer the phone. No, actually, I ignore it because I'm like, shh, yeah, because I'm busy talking. Ain't sure you understand? Like, those things where someone's like, the guy's there by the wall, and he's like, sure, girl, routine. But it wasn't like that. But I'm just chilling with the guys. Hi, Ke. She calls again.
I see that you're online. I've sent you a message and you still haven't responded. What is your problem? Who's so important that you can't answer my message? What have I done to you?
Now I'm like, why is she like throwing a fit? Like, she just wants airtime. So I'm like, cool, let me be smart. Let me buy her airtime on my phone, send it to her instead of having to go home because she doesn't need me, she needs my airtime. But also, I must cook. Okay, I'm hungry. I'm hungry and angry. Now when I get home, I find my clothes on the floor. Who's keeping? She was like,
do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Like, Uma has this thing, I don't know if I mentioned it. Uma has this thing where when you leave the house, you're not taking any bags. Her traveling bags that she bought with her money.
We don't do that here.
No, the babes, you're using plastic bags, a black refuse bag. So there's me. I'm now like, I get to the room, my sister's just like, girl, girl, her hair is curly. So we had this thing. If I'm running late or if I did something wrong, I'm gonna call home. I call my sister. I'm like, babes, what's the status update? How's Ma's hair? That was our code. I'm like, is it curly? Curly's like, Kuri, she's angry, like. And then if it's straight, if it's like, so she would tell me the temperature. She's like, killed. Eh? So now my things are on the floor and I'm like, wow, the babes, what's going on? But now also I hadn't started cooking, so it's also adding. Then I'm like, okay, cool. What must I do? Assess the situation. But then now I got angry because I'm like, I don't understand. I'm getting kicked out because I came back at like 6. It's not even dark. Like, I'm still about to cook. You're gonna eat before 7. You have your airtime. I don't understand. What do you want from me? I must cry. Like, Konja, what's that lady's name? I forgot. If I find the video, I'm gonna post it. So I'm like, no, this is her. And she's probably also crying like this, saying, why won't get us so? Why you come back after so long? And then Mina, I was like, it's fine. Yeah, hamba. Then my friend, my girl, JJ, I'm like, call Spuda. Because, you know, back then if you had a guy with a car, ooh, there's a big thing. Because, well, everybody was a Johnny Walker. So I'm like, okay, guy has car, boyfriend has car, please come get my things. Everything's in a plastic bag, mind you, and my school uniform, because I think I was in matric. So you can imagine, because also what also annoyed me was that you should be studying when you're outside. I don't know where you are, you're not answering my phone. All you have to do is give me airtime. Guys, my sponge is shiny today. Hey, what's going on? So then my clothes leave, only a few of them, right? And then I put the other stuff in my sister's cupboard because I'm like, I don't want to throw them out. I don't know what's wrong with her. Like, oh my dear, just flipped. Then fine, cool. Then I leave, go to JJ's place for the weekend, and then I tell her mom what's popping, and then she's like, no, try fix things, but Uma's like not having it. Now I come back home, right? I take down my pride, need spam pants, just go neutral, go hear what she says, because everyone is calling me my aunt, her sister, my cousins. Everyone's like, oh, what did you do, blah blah blah, because she was texting them saying, she doesn't have another child, she only has one child now. My sister, mind you, I'm her firstborn, but she's like, I only have one child, the other one doesn't exist to me. So knowing, like, I'm like, oh, hells to the no. But then when I get home, Andrew used to say in a double story now. So the lounge or the dining room is just before the stairs to her room. So I'm sitting there. She doesn't know I'm back, right? Because I just decided everyone's calling me and, you know, I'm trying to make peace. Let me just do the right thing. So I'm sitting there and then she gets in. What you do in my house? Yeah, that's not what she said. But then I'm like, voice is shaking at that time. I'm like, hello ma, guys, did she not like my bubble best? She came in, she was like and went to her room, and I'm there like, bengia pinekia. If this is the attitude and answers I get, I don't need to be here. I can go live with my friend. As if her parents were going to take me in. So fine. Anyway, we eventually talk. I wasn't speaking to her for like 2 weeks. We weren't talking. Like, we knew. When she comes downstairs to make food, I'd rather go do my hair. When she goes to that room to do her hair, I leave. She didn't take me to school. I had to take myself. I think I used to go to the same school as my sister, or we used to travel together. She used to take my sister only. I used to walk. Oh, it was tough. The days, it was tough.
Tough time never lasts. Only tough people last.
I used to make a plan for myself. And yeah, but now we're like this. Nothing can stop us. Mother of nations, me and her. Even the thought of me leaving and cleaving, brings tears to her eyes. But you guys, and do you think I stopped? I continued, guys. I did things. I continued. I don't understand. I don't know. But shame, I won't forget me. I enjoyed my life, guys. If you're not from the East Rand, if you did not live in Kempton Park or surrounding areas, hi, it was fun, ne? And the juicy stories and the people's, hey, and there were rumors. Yes, guys, me, out of all the people, I was the good one, ne? But actually, if I told you the stories, you wouldn't believe. Even my mother wouldn't believe my mother. And I hope you feel bad, ma, knowing that actually I was telling the truth and I did not come out of that car. Now that you know, I mean, what's the reason for me to lie now? But yeah, anyway, guys, let's be good kids. Let's not have our kids do the same things to us, because they will stress us. And I pray that my kids are not as stressful as I was, but enjoy life and have fun and enjoy your youth. That's the thing.